Hello, and welcome to my demonstration of my web application that I developed for CS4550 for the spring of 2015. My name is Mark Savino, and today I'll be going over and demonstrating my web application, Mongo LB. Now, my application was developed using the mean stack, which means it which is a great way to extend HTML, and it makes it very easily readable and very expressive and dynamic, as well as Node.js, which is a platform for building fast and scalable network web applications. Now, again, my application is called Mongo LB, and why I chose to create this was I had a strong interest in baseball and baseball statistics, and I hope to soon pursue more work with baseball statistics, baseball data, and sabermetric data. So the goals of this project were to develop an application that gives users access to baseball statistics and data. Um, users would have the ability to look at individual player data as well as team data, and that's really that was the main goal of the application. Now, what I have open right here is I have my server.js file, which connects our database, as well as includes create, read, user, and delete requests, as well as you can see here, as well as throughout the entire file. And along here is an Angular JS, an HTML file, that will be our home page. Now, to begin, here's a version of my application running locally. So when we first arrived at the home page, we can learn more about. And here we see Mongo LB is a mean stack application. It retrieves baseball statistics for teams and players who are last active in 2014. And the data is from the Sean Lahman baseball database. So what we're going to do is we have the option to either log in, or register a user. And we're going to register a user right now. So to begin, here we see as I log in, I have a username of my demo, a password, and let's give myself a first name and an email. And we can see here that our profile is now updated. Yep, here it is. So here's my profile, and you can see here there's going to be a list of favorite players, favorite teams, and other users that I may be following, and other users who may be following me. So let's look around the website. Here is our team index. This is a team of all currently active baseball teams, baseball franchises. So we can see here we start with the Arizona Diamondbacks and Florida Marlins, all the way down to Oakland Athletics. And these are all the currently running baseball teams right now. So what's pretty cool is we're able to search for a specific baseball team, like the New York Yankees. Here they are, as well as the Oakland Athletics. If I can just spell that right, here we go. And way I implemented this table is I used a Angular JS module called Smart Table, which really allows you to build a dynamic table like this. And eventually, I hope to one goal of this is to be able to have a draggable headers, which is going to be a great way for users to organize statistics further down the road. So to start, I'm going to favorite my favorite baseball team. Here we go. And here we see I have a team favorited. I can also unfavorite them. But I really like the Red Sox, so I'm going to stick with them. And here we are on the Boston Red Sox team detail page. And this lists all their seasons with how many games they played, with their total wins, losses, total at-bats, runs, hits, home runs, walks. So as you can see, there's quite a rich history here with the Boston Red Sox. And even here on this page, I can also choose to favorite or unfavorite the team. Now, if we go to baseball players, this is the baseball player page, which is a full index of baseball players. Pull baseball players who were last active in year 2014. And let's try John Lester. Here we could see that John Lester plays the position of pitcher. He has a birth year. He's from Tacoma, Washington, and we know that he bats and throws lefty. And because he's a pitcher, we can see that he played for the Boston Red Sox as well as the Oakland Athletics. And we can see, because he's a pitcher, he has wins, he has losses, saves, strikeouts, as well as an ERA. So let's favor this guy. If we go back to players, if I choose to pick David Ortiz, here he is. You see that David Ortiz is a first baseman. And because he plays the field, he's going to be a batter, and he's going to have batting statistics. So we can see he has a season, a team, a league, a batting average, as well as runs scored, home runs, runs batted in, and stolen bases. So let's favorite him too. Now, let's go back to my profile, and we can see that I have now 2 favorite players listed, as well as a favorite team. And if you click on this, this will actually navigate back to these players' pages, teams and players' pages. Yeah, here we are. Now, if I move over here to the Smack Talk page, this is pretty cool. I can see other users that are active on the website. So if I want to say Red Sox and talk some smack root for my team, I can just say it, and it's going to get posted right here. Now, if I'd like to visit some other active users, I could go to Mark Savino, and I could see that this guy also likes the Boston Red Sox, that he has 2 favorite players. Looks like he also likes David Ortiz, and what might this be? Addison. And he's a pitcher for San Francisco. He's a pitcher, and he has wins, losses, saves. So it looks like he seems to like left-handed pitchers as well. And seems like he seems to be a pretty cool guy. So I'm going to give him a follow now. Now, if I go back to my page, I can see that I now have a user that I'm following. Now, with this project, there's still a lot more work that can be done. Further work. Users are eventually going to have the ability to track and hold their own Smack Talks, so that will allow users to edit and delete them. Smack Talks will also soon be associated with with players as well as teams. Get this a little more organized, and soon there will be more sabermetric advanced data aligned with baseball teams and baseball players. Things like wins above replacement, WHIP, walks and hits per inning pitch, as well as xFIP. Lots of cool stats that really allow us to measure a player's worth in baseball. Also, there should be a way to soon implement. I should try and implement a way to scrape and relevant pictures and data. Also, eventually there should be a way to update our website with the latest baseball statistics currently going on of this year. So keep now. But once again, my major goal with this is to really work with. I think it'd be great to have this as a tool for people who enjoy fantasy baseball like myself, who are really trying to look at some serious statistics and really get down down and dirty with all the numbers. Things like draggable table headers would be something great to really have and organize as well. But that's something for further down the road. This has been a really cool project. I'm really sort of a challenging project. It was fun working with and learning the mean stack, and really putting this all together, working with the Lob and Baseball database. I hope you enjoy the application. I hope you find a favorite player team yourself, and if you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me via student email. I'll have a link to this application on my personal class website, as well as the source code.